FM22 being out, that means we've got one thing to do. We've got to look for a job. And I think we need to go to Europe for it. Let's go ahead and get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Well, we fired up FM22. It's time to get us a job. We've loaded all of the leagues that are in the base game for Europe. And this is what we have. The jobs that are available right now, we've got one in Bulgaria, one in Belarus, two in Bulgaria, one in Croatia. We got a couple of jobs in England, a French job, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, which, hey, I really want to go there before this journeyman's over. We got Northern Ireland, a couple jobs in Norway, Russia, Serbia, Slovenia, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales. There's a couple jobs right off the bat that stick out to me. And the first one being the Iceland job. I've always wanted to manage in Iceland. I haven't been able to get a job there yet. But maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year. It's a job in the second division. It looks like I like their badge. As you guys know, that is one thing that's pretty important to me. I want to have a good badge. I really do. I do like their badge. The issue with it is as well, it's in Iceland. And I'm not going to pronounce this stuff right. So if you're Icelandic and we get this job, I do apologize. I'm going to butcher some names out there. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name right. I'm going to call them, guess that's a P? KP? I mean, that's a name all right. Okay, so that is one job that I'm interested in for sure. The Latvia job. I think it would be cool to manage there. It's a team, their badge is freaking awesome. Are we going to get this job? Probably not. It looks like it's a little bit outside of our experience level. But man, that is an awesome badge. I love that. Where else are we considering? Russia. I mean, I wouldn't mind Russia, but that is in the Premier League, so we won't get that job. Serbia. It's a slick badge as well. I wouldn't mind that job. I think it would be a fun one. Slovenia, we could do that. Not a big fan of the badge itself, though. We could go to Switzerland. We could go to Switzerland. I have managed in Switzerland before, not in the second tier, but in the first tier, and that's another badge. I like it. I think it looks pretty good, doesn't it? And I mean, Turkey, I think I would go for if the badge looks good. Obviously, it may come down to the point where we just have to take a job. But I think I would. It just depends. Like out of those ones, I kind of like that badge the most. We could go to Wales, but I'm just not like 100% interested in Wales. We could do it, but I don't know. I don't feel for it right now. So what we want to do to avoid right now, I really want to avoid Sweden for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't want to manage in Sweden right now. And obviously, I don't want to manage in any of the big nations right now because there's a good chance we will be going to them a little bit later on. But maybe that Eastern European, that Icelandic area. I mean, obviously Iceland, not in Eastern Europe, but Eastern Europe and Iceland. I think that would be the ticket. So what we're going to go ahead and do, though, just right off the bat, we're going to apply all, and we're going to see. We're going to get a lot of these jobs. So we're just going to say, hey. No, we're good. You go on. You ain't getting nothing. And as I mentioned before, we're starting. Let's take a look at ourselves. We're starting with no badges right off the bat. Yeah, we're trash. Really trash right now. I don't know. Where are attributes? How do I find my attributes? They're trash as well. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't know where they are, but yeah, they're bad as well. There was something else I'd done. Sorry about the random cut. I had a brain fart. I wanted to talk about something and completely forgot what it was. So in this new FM22, now you can request coaching badges when you do interviews. I've kind of done like a pre-run on this journeyman just to see how that aspect of the game works. And I'm not 100% sure how it works because they accept the promise. It doesn't happen every time. And then when you go to sign your contract, it'll say in the promises, hey, that the board is going to send you on a coaching course. And then when you actually go into the club vision, you know how it lists how the progress of stuff is going there. It looks like it's done. Like the progress of the coaching badge is done, but it's not showing that you have a coaching badge, and yet you can still ask for a license, the C license. So I'm not sure how it works. So I do want to try getting one. The promise I want to try getting us a job that they promise us to get, that they're going to send us on a coaching badge, but it's not going to be the end of the world It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it was that we was on a course and it was a bug that, hey, we can ask for the course as well, but it was a bit weird. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. I don't think this is going to give us anything that we really want to note. This looks like everybody's receiving job offers from us, and it just keeps on. So what we're going to plan on doing is we're going to come back with our first interview, take a look at the new job interview, see if there's anything different. There's really not. The only thing different is that you can ask for that. But we want to get our first job interview on screen. But I do want to stay away from the big nations in Sweden for some reason. I'm just not feeling Sweden right now, my dudes. Well, I am a popular man. We've got a lot of job interviews. Just hope I don't mess this up. It's been about a year, my dude, since I've done one. And let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do a couple on screen, the ones that I'm really interested in. I haven't really looked at the ones that came in. The Icelandic job, though, that's the first one. We're going to attend this interview. I am really interested in this job. I would love to get it. So, hey, yeah, it's great being here. You know, yeah, I think I can learn it. I wouldn't say it's an easy language, but I can learn it. Hey, I'm homeless right now. I have no job. I have no money. I have no coaching license. So I'm exploring my options right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I'm only focused on what I can bring to the table. No money. Okay. Yeah, that I guess we can do that. We can go down to the schools and see if anybody wants to play football for us. It's gonna be tough, but I think we can do it. Okay, so your defined expectations. You're sitting 7th in the league. How many teams are in the league? How many teams are in this league? Where's there? Oh God, the names, my dudes. Okay. So you're sitting like, okay, that's not like great, but okay. I mean, you were supposed to finish in. Yeah, you are defying odds. So, I've messed up. I want to go back to the interview. Oh no, I clicked off the screen. Should not have clicked off the screen. I'm an idiot. This is the job that I wanted. Okay. That really bites. I'm like, I'm just going to walk out. Okay, way to go, Brack. Okay, I'm not really interested in managing in England, as we said, so we're going to go ahead and decline that interview. What are you? So you're in the Belarus. Okay, so I'll leave you for right now. I don't know if I want to manage there yet. I do. Hey, okay. Hey, got some nice stuff here in Bulgaria. A nice badge, good training facilities, good youth facilities. Okay, yeah, we'll take this job. Yep, I'm glad to be here. Yeah, it's an easy language to learn. So as you can see, nothing's really changed so far. The only thing that I've noticed that's really changed is the option to ask for a coaching badge, which I'm not 100% sure it works. Just exploring my options. Yep, only concerned with what I can do. Yep, I know what's up. That's something that I need more time to think about. I have no idea who this gentleman is that you're asking about, but sure, we can do it. So they want us to fight against relegation, finish and reach the first round. I mean, we can reach the first round of something. The Kupa na Bulgaria. Sounds good. I know what that is. I think that's a fair target. And so right here, this is where it's at. It says, if hired, I would like the board to allow me to continue my development by taking a course towards earning my next coaching badge. And because this club is somewhat good size, it seems like, I'm not really worried about it. What I'm going to do is, like the jobs that I don't really care about, I'm going to ask for it, and I'm going to kind of threaten to kind of weed out some of the stuff that I don't care about. So yeah, we'll accept that. We have no further questions. Good stuff. That one's interesting. I'm excited about that one. I believe this one was in Turkey. Okay, that's the one Turkey club that I liked. I'm sure this one's in Turkey too. So so we may come back to this one. Feel like that one's Turkey. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Wales. Don't really care about that job. And then this job in Norway, which I don't really like that badge at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and decline that job. I'll do these other ones off screen, but we are going to take this job, I believe. We're going to do one more interview. I do somewhat like this badge. They're a professional club, so we don't have to worry about being a semi-professional club or an amateur club. So we'll go ahead and take this one and just see if we see anything different. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen anything different really. So it's easy language. Yep. Merely consider my options. Not concerned about him. I don't wish to propose any changes. I hadn't seen that question in a minute, so I was looking for the right answer. Avoid relegation, reach fourth round. Happy with those proposals. Hey, that's a fair target. A transfer budget of $25,000. Hey, spend the big money here in Turkey, right? Right. Yeah, that's fine. 30. Okay, I'm just surprised with that payroll. We're going to ask for the coaching course. Okay, that's fine. I'll wind back down. I have no other questions. Good deal. So as you guys can see, nothing's really changed in it. We are going to do these interviews off screen and see what we got. I'm interested. Like I said, I think I really want to manage in Iceland, Latvia. Those two are the ones that really just stand out to me because, well, as I mentioned, I want to manage in Iceland. I want to manage in Latvia as well. And I like this. I mean, I do like this. I'm going to declare interest in this one. Not going to hurt anything, is it? Well, it is time to give a little bit of an update. And I'm sad to say, the Icelandic job did not work out for us. We have had an offer that I've delayed twice that I'm just not really interested in. It's the Druids from Wales. I'm just really not feeling it, guys. I don't want to manage in Wales right off the get-go. In the test run I've done, that was actually where I ended up taking a job. And yeah, I'm just not really feeling it though. But we do have some other stuff. I mean, there's not a ton of jobs really available that I can apply for. We've applied for this job, Moosen Salem in Finland. We've applied for another Icelandic job. In the past, they did come and interview me. So maybe they interview us this time, and maybe we get a job from them. So interested in that one. We've applied for another job in Latvia. I don't know. I really like this team's badge as well. So this would be the second tier? Nope, top tier. So there's just one tier in Latvia. So this would be in the top tier, a team that's sitting 5th place. How does the relegations work in this league? I'm clicking all the wrong things. So there's no relegation, it doesn't look like. But the top 4 teams get European football. So that would be an interesting job to take. Like I said, I am interested in that one. I'm not really interested in a lot of these because I just don't want to manage in Scandinavia, to be honest with you guys. Like, as bad as that sounds, I know there's a lot of jobs available right now in those areas, but I'm just not feeling it. So, sorry, choked a little bit there. But yeah, I've applied for that job. These other ones we can't apply for. So another job in Sweden, another job in Sweden, not interested in. And then this one last job here in Wales that I've delayed twice. I don't think we can delay again. We're going to try it though. Yeah, I didn't think they would want to. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it, my dude. So I'm going to walk away. We're still pretty early on in the save, so I feel like we're doing okay. As long as we get a job that's safe by the end of the season. You know, like I don't want to be a team that's already going to be really struggling to fight against relegation. I don't mind us getting relegated, but it has to be in a league that there is actually a tier below that we can get relegated to. But that's the idea. I don't know. Like, just don't want to manage in Wales right now. I want to manage in some weird nations. I know Wales, a lot of people don't do Football Manager there, but it's going to continue with my save. I don't want to manage there either right now. But I really want to go to Iceland. I'm holding out for Iceland. I don't think it'll work out. I think we'll probably end up somewhere in Eastern Europe. But we're definitely going to manage in Iceland at some point during the save. I want to really bad. We haven't been able to so far, and I think it would be just really fun time. A little bit of news, though, about the Journeyman that I want to do is with each club, I want to set like an objective for ourselves. So like, let's say that the club is a semi-professional club. Well, I think the goal for that club would be to turn them professional and get a coaching badge. You know, if we're in the top tier, I want to qualify for Europe at least once before we leave. I think it'd be fun to just set objectives for each club. That way we're just not waiting to find a new job. We want to have a set goal in mind before we leave. Hopefully make the club a little bit better. Well, my dudes, I think we have found us a job. I am actually excited about this one. It's not like when the Wells job came in and they offered us a job and promised us a coaching badge. This club has not promised us a coaching badge, but it does meet one of the requirements of, hey, we want to manage in either Iceland or Latvia. And yeah, I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be really fun for the channel. And let us take a look. It is VALMERIA, I'm guessing. So we've got a $200,000 transfer budget, a payroll of $472,000. They want us to. They're not judging the Europa Conference, which apparently we're in, and they're not judging the league. They want us to reach the semifinal of, I'm guessing, the Cup. So yeah, I am really interested in this one. I like their badge. We've got kits. I'm actually going to try to help you guys out here so you can see them. Hold on. Oh, that wasn't it. That was not it, Brack. Where is it? I'm looking for the thing that I can minimize my face. There we go. I'm not going to minimize the border around it, but you can see the kits. So we got us some kits even, baby. Let's go. I am excited about this. I thought I just turned my face back on. I didn't. There we go. I'm back. So I think we go ahead and take this job. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a good one. $33K for the first year, 1-year contract. Let's go ahead. Hold on. Before we do it, let's see how we're looking in the league. How are we sitting 5th in the league? Okay, so we're right outside of qualifying for Europe next year, and we're looking like we can actually get back up there and qualify again. So I don't think we get a better job than this. We're going to go ahead and start negotiations. I'm good with $33,000. Finalize the offer. And there we go, my dudes. We have a new job. I noticed in the past that this took a little bit of time to go through in the previous one that I done, just testing out how the Journeyman would work. But yeah, I'm really thrilled with this one. I'm excited about it. There we go. VALMERIA has appointed Moa as the new manager to take over the club. We're not going to do a deep dive into the club. We will look at a couple players. And yeah, I think that'll be it. We'll take a look at the club itself. So, okay, that's what they've got picked out for us. We got some names here that I am going to struggle with, my dudes. Let's go ahead, get in here. Yep. They want us to sign players under the age of 22, develop players using the club's youth system, play high-tempo football, work within the payroll, and then we've already discussed the other. So we can definitely do that. We've got, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this means. I guess this is a guy that's going to be leaving the club. Nice. We got us a job, baby. Let's take a look at the club itself. Not club vision, Brack. Club info. So our captain is Corollis, I'm guessing. He's a striking option for us. Looks pretty dang good. 4-star player, 5-star potential. Like how he looks at 19 years old. How much is his contract? So it ends in a couple of years, so we will have him for a while. I'm excited about him. Looks like a good player. Vice captain is Jansims. Looks like a right wing player. Can play as a right back, right wing. Looks pretty solid. I'm excited about him. 22-year-old. Young squad so far. Excited about that. Key player, Sal here. Another striking option. So we'll probably be playing with 2 up top. 4-star player, 5-star potential. Looks to be a pretty good pressing forward, doesn't he? Can play as an advanced forward. I mean, he can do it all, it seems like. 20-year-old player. And then finally, the hot prospect, Yakuba. 20-year-old center back, 2-star player, 4.5-star potential. Guys, I think we got a pretty good team here. And now we want to look at the facilities. We didn't even look at it. We've got 1,000-seater, all seaters. Good stuff there. We've got a good field, fairly basic corporate facilities, below average training, below average youth, average academy, and adequate recruitment. Guys, I am pumped about this club. How big is the club? So not a huge club. Who was our top earner? So 44,000. So it would be this gentleman here that we've got in on loan. So guys, we may be playing 3 up top. He's a good player as well. Or what are you? You're a right wing player. So I'm guessing that other player, we can play him as a right back. I'm liking it. I am liking what I am seeing. And let's go ahead and sort it like this. See who really doesn't make the cut. I mean, so a guy on an amateur contract, he doesn't really make the cut. It seems like this gentleman here, I mean, obviously we want to add some depth, but I'm not going to do a deep dive into the squad today. I probably will off screen. That way I'm a little bit more prepared for the next episode, which will be our first episode here at VALMERIA. I'm thrilled with this, guys. I really am. Let's take a look at the finances before we get out. So we are currently overspending on our payroll. We have a little bit of money in the bank, or in our transfer budget, and our balance looks pretty good. So honestly, I want to take a look at what we can bring in, what we need. We may move some of this transfer. We may move our transfer budget over into this area, try getting this situated, see if we can bring in a couple of frees to booster the club. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's take a look at the staff. So the coaching staff is filled. We need to work on our recruitment. Need to work on the medical staff as well. We could probably let go a couple physios, bring in a sports science and head of sports science as well. And before we get out, we want to take a look at our B team and our under 18 team. Change this up a little bit. I got a little bit of faith in Cones to lead the club in training, because I'm not going to. It's just not going to happen. You know that. I am not taking over that. So let's look at the B team. Is there any potential goodness here? So we've got 1 2.5-star player in Murata. That's an attacking mid. That looks pretty good. I think we go ahead and call him up after we figure out what we want to do with the side. Not really interested in strikers because we've got a couple of those. The under 18 side, there's a 2-star player with 5-star potential. That's a center mid. Not really looking to use him, really. He doesn't look like he can make the cut to the first team. But yeah, that is good news. I did want to take a look at one other thing if I can remember it. So it's the league. I want to take a look at the league. And I want to look at rules. Let's take a look at this a little bit, see how this works out. Not a lot of rules, really, is there? I don't see many rules. This doesn't help at all. Help me out here. Transfer window stuff. I'm trying to see, like, just registration rules in general. I don't see any registration. Okay, so we don't have no more than 3 foreign players. No more than 4 over 21s trained by the club or by a club in Latvia in the match squad. So this is gonna be a little bit of an odd one. Must have 8 players trained in Latvia. Yeah, this is. I'm confused though. So what is happening? Okay, so this is what I wanted to go to. I didn't want to go to whatever that other thing was. Season preview. We was projected to finish 4th, currently sitting in 5th place. So we're doing okay. We're not too far off of those top 4 spots. And now we can actually take a look at the rules here. This is what I want to look at. So first place gets in the Champions League path first qualifying round. Then we've got 2 people going to, or 3. We got 2 teams going to the conference. And then 1 going to the conferences. Okay, so we got 3 teams that's going to the conference league after that. That's cool. That is cool. Registration. Let's look at that. That's what I really want to see. Maximum 15 foreign players. 14 players trained at the club or trained in same nation for 3 years. So 3 people trained, or 14 players trained in nation. A minimum of 1 under 22 player developed in nation for 3 years. It seems okay, doesn't it? How does our squad registration actually look from here? So this right here is what's holding us back. We need 3 more players trained in Latvia or our club. I think that's right. So what happens? Let's say we just try to register him. Okay, so we can register him. Why are you not registered, sir? Why are you not registered for the league? That'll be something Brack solves off camera. But there we go, guys. We have a job. And before we get out, one last thing we want to try to do. I know they said they wouldn't do it for us, but we're gonna attempt it. Start a coaching course to get our license here, baby. What's said? Oh, they want us to do this. Tactics. Let's just do that right quick. I mean, just give me something. I want to play 3 up top. I hate how you have to do this. We'll just do wing play for right now. No. I don't know what I want to do. Counterattack? Sure. We'll just set up that basic counterattack system so we can actually, I wanted to do something. Guys, I am drawing a flat out blank here. What was it that I was looking for? Oh, I know. I just wanted to get through the day. I just wanted to go through the day. That's why we did that. So we can try and discuss it with him. Hey, can I go? Okay, so no coaching badge this year. That's a bit disappointing. We need to pick our captain. It looks like this guy's our captain right now. You know what? I'm not going to make any changes right now, middle of the season. We're going to keep it the way it is. We'll do that off screen. Yeah, there we go. I am really pumped about this. I think it's going to be a great time. I'm going to look at the squad, see what we need, see what we want to actually do with the club, because I don't really care about the counterattacking system that we put in place, but I do want to see what we got. So he's wanted by loan. Sal is already leaving the club at the start of next year. Got a couple people on amateur contracts, so we may want to get that sorted out a little bit. A 3-star player, not really interested in that. 3 and 3, not really interested in offering you a contract, and a 2.5 and 3. Not really interested in offering these guys contracts that are on the amateur contracts right now. But yeah, I think we've got a good club, my dudes. Let me know in the comments what you think our goals should be for this season. The club itself is already professional, so that obviously cannot be a goal. I obviously would like to make one of the goals us getting a coaching badge before we leave. And I'm thinking maybe qualify for Europe again next year. That should be a pretty good one. Let's see who we're playing up first in our first match. So honestly, I'll probably play this match off screen. The very first match with the club, which is a 4th round match in the cup. And then we'll come back and play them in the first episode alongside the club that I really like their badge in Riga. Should be fun. Make sure to check out tomorrow's episode to see that though, my dudes. Oh yeah, and stadium tour as well. Well, there we have it, my dudes. The job hunt is over and we've landed in Latvia. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.